Okay, and we're back with our next guest. I'm just putting up the link so people can follow and join us. Okay. So let's put you on, Luis. Hi there. How are you?
Hi. Well, I'm fine. Although I'm a musician, so I'm not fine, but I'm fine.
Yeah, I've talked to several musicians today, and this working at home and lockdown stuff is a bit complicated
Yeah,
at the moment.
working at home, it's kind of nice when you have incomes. But in this situation, you can only be working at home. You can write or record stuff, but our main income is the live shows. Every musician knows that we can make a lot of records in our life, but unless we are Pink Floyd or something like that, we need the live, the tours to make any money. So we are now having a problem, and I'm having a bubble.
Yeah. Okay, so for those who don't know you, Siul Sotnas, your artistic name.
Yeah, um,
Tell us
not
a bit about
not the only one. I am Siul Sotnas, which is my name from back to start from um, an anagram or something like that, anagram. But I also work as a musician and as a technician for other artists like Célia Barroca, which I have a project with her called Célia Barroca and the Indie Fado, which is something like fado in the indie rock version.
for,
She is
for
a
those who are following
she's a lady.
for those
What?
who are following us, because they're not all Portuguese or familiar with what fado is. So
Well,
in Portugal,
even in Japan, everybody knows that fado is that sad Portuguese music
yeah,
that Amalia Rodriguez and Marisa and Namora and whoever um, take out as the Portuguese music. Um, Célia Barroca is a woman that came from Fado, and a few years ago, uh, perhaps 5 years ago, something like that, me and her talked about something, and she said, "Well, one day I would like to play that kind of music with you." That thing uh,
yeah.
in my mind, and one day I called her and said, "Well, are you ready?" "Yes, I'm ready, Luis." So we started that project, which gave me and still gives me a lot of fun, and not just fun. I feel I feel very complete with that that project because it 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 gives me things that I cannot have making my own music. In making my own music, I have always to think that I have to do this in the guitar because I have to think that I have to be able to sing. I have to be able to be the frontman and still play the guitar this way. So um, being just the guitar, the guitar player in the band, uh, broadens up my musicality, something like that, which is very fun. Um, Beside that, I also have a project with Maria Jurumito, poetry psychedelic rock project.
How is she, by the
Uh,
way?
uh,
How is she? How is Maria doing? Haven't seen her in a while.
she's doing fine. She is my wife, for those who don't know, and we are surviving uh, very well for now. It, it's going good. Uh, she has the luck that she works in other industry besides the music, so that make us still have food in our fridge,
Yeah,
because if she worked like me just in music, we were having problems now. We are not having problems because she works in other industry besides music. And beside all these projects, I work with Boss AC, which is a Portuguese hip hop rapper guy. Um, I'm I'm with him since 2008. Yes,
that's a long time.
before I worked with other guys, and after that I worked with
One
other
of the
guys.
great names in the Portuguese hip hop scene. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, not just hip hop. Just to mention, I was about to start to work with a guy which is very well known in Portuguese in Portugal, um, well, Mr. Flack from Radio Macau.
Mhm.
I got that invitation in November, December,
That
and
brings
we
back
were
some good memories. Yeah,
yeah, and we were about to go to the road.
that's
Didn't happen.
nice to hear. Yeah, nice to hear you were going to, and sad to hear it's not going to happen so soon.
No, no. And yesterday I saw Mr. Roger Waters saying that he's a lucky. Well, not him. The his crew is a lucky crew, because he's going to pay until whenever to every guy in his crew, because they were about to start another world tour, and they postponed it to 2021, and is paying everybody. Uh, uh, Luckily, we still have good old rock guys,
Yeah,
which are not stupid with money. If I have a lot of money, I can pay them. That's what Roger Waters is doing, and he's one of those guys who knows that this is a problem, and he cannot make. There's a lot of people making plans to September, October, and beyond, and that is not quite the most intelligent thing to do, because this is a virus, which the vaccine will only be available in the end of the next year. We have economical problems from now on. There's a lot of things that everybody is quite not getting it.
people will not have
And
money.
what?
Peop Many people will not have money to go to shows or concerts in September.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And many of those who pay us to go there to play, the production, in Portugal, the cameras municipais will not. have money after this because everybody is spending money. I have my associate here. Come here, just a second. Oh, you don't. She doesn't want to.
She knows her
She only
privacy settings.
she only appears on MTV and stuff like that, isn't it? Electro. But you cannot speak in Portuguese here because this is an international thing, you know? I cannot. I need that. Okay, sorry.
No problem.
I'm back.
It's just an informal session and to work out if the audio and the content and the sound is good so that we can move on to regular sessions on Global Music Club. So I'm just doing some informal chats with some people who have nothing better to do today than to chat with me.
Uh-huh.
You're really getting annoyed with that pimple.
Yes.
Okay.
I just saw this now and
Okay.
it's that thing.
So I put up a video in the group of the community, Un Monte de Gente, which personally is one of my favorites from your work. It's the first I've
It's the new
heard, and it still is the one I really love hearing. But for those who can't understand the lyrics, what's behind the lyrics of that song, Monte de Gente? So many people.
well first of all, the title is quite um ironic nowadays. A lot of people.
Yeah, yeah, you could say that.
Um, the song came out in January 30, 31st. Yeah, the last of January. It talks about uh,
Do you have it on your
lots of
computer?
people.
Can you play it in the
Yes,
background while we're
yes,
talking?
I can play it. Um, it's a song that talks about
Hi.
people. Agora não dá, minha. Eu já te carrego isso, tá bem? Deixas-me só. Espera. Um
Can
monte
put up
de
the
gente. Onde é que
song
eu tenho?
while you take care of her, and we will listen.
Okay, here it is. Let me just put some noise. Where? This is
Don't
not
bring the house
connected.
down.
Okay, I think it's working now. Yes. Do you hear it?
Yes, yes, perfectly.
Well, it's a song about the days of today when people do what they shouldn't do. Like a captain. One of the first phrases sentences is a captain of a boat with with fear of the sea. Um, a political guy, a mayor that wants to rule a country, a singer that doesn't want to sing. It's full of stupidity, and actually it's the world today. The world today is full of stupidity, and well, I made that song
Contradictions.
thinking of people.
Yeah, we can't hear it though.
What?
We cannot hear it though. It's not playing, at least for us.
And now?
Yeah, we can hear it in the
Oh,
background.
In Jesus Christ, on a bike. It's one of my favorite phrases. Jesus Christ walking on a bike. Well, not walking,
Mhm.
biking. Pá, it's a song where everything is so smooth, and even this guitar solo is so smooth, and everything is so cool.
It's
But
just like
actually,
we cannot hear
actually, it's not cool. What?
we cannot hear it. I think. Yeah, I cannot hear it.
You cannot hear it.
Yes. No.
Well, I can, if you want, I can play it live.
Oh, that would be nice.
Okay.
That would be a nice one. We already had Proud Mary today, so
Oh, one of my guitars. Mia, orientate. Well,
yeah, she's funny.
well, let me see if I can remember the lyrics, but
We have background vocals.
yeah, she's still hearing the song on the phones.
Yeah.
I just um marinheiro com medo do mar, governante que temem governar, e uma fadista que não quer cantar, velocista só vai pagar, e uma puta que passa as noites em casa, e paro na missa com a braguilha aberta, e Jesus Cristo a andar de bicicleta, estão todos bem, está tudo bem. Canoísta no rio sem caudal, vendedor sem produto para vender, e uma cantora habitada ao real, limitador, orgulho pessoal, e uma bruta que nunca mais se cala, e paro na missa com a braguilha aberta, e Jesus Cristo a andar de bicicleta, estão todos bem, está tudo bem. Marinheiro com medo do mar, governante que temem governar, e uma fadista que não quer cantar, velocista só vai vagar, é uma puta que passa as noites em casa, e paro na missa com a braguilha aberta, e Jesus Cristo a andar de bicicleta, estão todos bem, está tudo bem, estão todos bem, está tudo bem, estão todos bem,
That was an exclusive. Now we got your daughter doing the background vocals. That was a first.
Yeah, back vocals, but she was singing something like toca mais baixo. Oh, she's playing ukulele. Okay, cool. I didn't know.
And she has her own guitar. She's her father's daughter.
Okay, peço desculpa. I'm sorry.
No, no problem. I
We
love
are alone at
these
home.
informal.
We are both alone at home while Maria is working.
Yeah.
Today is Sunday, right?
I'm sort of losing track of days as well, but yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think
It's
we've got the meaning of the weekend.
one of the things that I noticed a few weeks ago was that I'm kind of never know which day is.
Yeah, the notion of the weekend is sort of disappearing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you do have a lot of projects and a lot of skills, as you said, and you put a lot of thought into your lyrics. So would you say
Yeah.
you fall into the category of like social intervention music?
Sorry, you have to repeat. She was making. Mia, é assim. Mia. Olha, eu estou a falar ali e tu estás a interromper-me também. Não consigo ouvir. Can you say it again, please? I didn't. Sorry.
Say that you fall into the category of social intervention music.
Yes, yes, not by choice, but one of the characteristics of the things that I write is actually that I write about what I experience. I'm a very observative guy. Actually, I have one of the songs for this new record calls o homem distraído que observava mais. The distracted man that observed too much, which is kind of, well, is he an observer or is he a distracted guy? You can be both. I am both. And I observe a lot of things, and then I write about the things. Also, I was a journalist, and I went to the university to study journalism, which opened very a lot of doors uh, for me in the way of understanding the societies and the communication systems in the societies. And now I see things slightly different from the rest of people. For me, for instance, I believe, and I use it. I have an account every day, almost every day. I write something. Sometimes I'm a victim of it because I write things. I get hungry with people because sometimes you think, how can it be possible that there's so many dumb people in the world? I mean, it's Facebook. Facebook is for me one of the magical bullets from the communication theory. One of the communication theories says that there is the hypodermic theory of communication, the magical bullets. Uh, Hitler used it, and not just him. And Facebook is one of the greatest weapons against humanity. Uh, might be the real atomic bomb is Facebook, because uh, Facebook has the particularity of um, spreading spread stupidity. Uh, in Portugal this week, the issue is uh, well, we are all in quarantine. Actually, it's not quarantine,
Not quarantine.
and you guys are going to make a very great party in the April 25th. Well, it is not nothing like that. It is not a party. It is a celebration of democracy, and um, it's not going to be with 230 deputies. It's going to be with the minimum, and celebrate the democracy, the freedom, and the freedom of speech that all of we have in Facebook uh, is one of the most important things that you must do, even in this situation, which is not quarantine.
Exactly,
Many
because some
people,
people have trouble understanding the difference between
there are
quarantine,
three
lockdown,
things.
and isolation.
Yeah, isolation, afastamento. How can I say afastamento in English?
Uh, Getting apart or social isolation.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
The distance.
There's the getting apart, there's the isolation, and there's the quarantine.
Mhm.
Those three things are quite different one from the other. And everybody thinks that uh, his opinion must be heard or read. But the problem is, yeah, everybody has the right to make an opinion about something. But fuck, read something before read something, man. Um, your opinion must be must have fundamentation. Must you must know what what we are talking about to say something about that. That gives me the creeps.
Yeah, people,
And
many people just duplicate opinions or
yeah,
yeah,
and getting back to the trails, I often write uh, about life itself. I'm not the guy that writes about love, although I have a few songs that talk about love. Um, but for me, talking about love and oh, I love you so, you make me cry, and I wanna feel da, da, da. It's quite empty in the content. Uh, I give a lot of importance to every word that a song brings, and for me, writing a song um, means that I must say things with the right words. Does it work? No, not everybody listen to the words that I that I write. So, but for me, it works, and I make music for myself.
I can understand that. And then you share it with whoever wants
Yeah,
to.
yeah. If
You are indeed a great lyric writer, that I have to say.
yeah. Sorry.
No problem. Okay, so now I forgot.
Tonight, I will record the thing for with Bossa AC for the RTP, uh,
Nice.
Portuguese television, for a new program that will be called Artists Whatever. So after this, I will set up the things here so I can record my part for the Boss AC thing in the program. Okay, it's good.
You
I
could have
cannot
brought
see it.
Smiley on it.
um,
I miss talking to you.
well, I'm thinking I'm probably the only guy. Well, I'm not the only guy, but I'm one of the few that didn't make any live gig from home. And I'm one of the guys who has better conditions for that because I have the right lighting. I have everything working in my studio. That's where we are, and I even have a laser light and the smoke machine. So
You could
I
probably
can make
do something.
a funny thing here,
Yeah,
but I didn't I didn't do it yet.
yeah, but it would definitely be something to think about.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that for the last month, but I didn't had yet the well, not the courage, but the total will. I don't know. I don't know. I'm I will have to think about that seriously.
Hi there. Okay, thank you for being with us. It's probably around dinner time right now. And
So, thank you very much for the invitation.
oh, never mind. Because we're going to do a formal one further on. This was just an informal chat, and
Yeah,
and we'll probably do one, yeah, in some time. And
yeah. I'm always here.
yeah, we can do it like an exclusive launching of your second single. That would be nice.
Yeah, my second single was to be out last week, I think, and I postponed it. I don't know. If I if I if I want, I can launch it on the May the 1st, which is a song very cool. I can sing just a little bit here for you. Oh, Mia, shut the fuck up. That song is something like this. Peraí, Mia. Eu tenho alguns estudos, por exemplo, na primeira classe, ensinaram-me o ciclo da água e não posso inverter o fumo que tu tanto fazes. Vai para o céu e de lá vem para baixo com a água da chuva. Não vais, não vais, não vais, não vais, não vais, não vais por esse caminho. Não vais, não vais, não vais, não vais, não vais, não vais, não vais por esse caminho. Tem muitas pedras e tu não das conta delas. Pá, pronto. It's like something like this.
It sounds really nice. I like the lyrics. Yeah,
Yeah, once more, very ironical lyrics.
yeah, yeah. You're a master in that. Okay, it was
Okay,
great talking to you, and we'll do a formal thingy when you.
same here. Thank you very much once again. Thank you very much.
You can.
And sorry for this.
Oh, no problem, because this is the fun part. I don't like formal stuff. Okay, I had one interview where the cat was walking around as well. So okay, um, so let me know when it's out, and then we'll have another session. And you can watch the video of this at the Twitch page as well. I think it will be
Okay. I will. I will for sure because of her.
there. Yeah, okay.
I
And
will.
just
I will
just
because
for
I want to see how much disaster she made.
just for the record, you are the parent and you authorized that she appeared in the video.
Yes.
I don't want any trouble with your father. Okay.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Okay, say hi to Maria when she comes back. And
I will.
and next time we should also talk about that festival and see if it's going to happen again next year. The Midnight Sun Experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a more formal in a more formal no in one of our regular sessions in the future. Okay.
Yes.
Just- We will be back on a regular basis. Don't disconnect. We will be back on a regular basis. And thank you for watching. Goodbye. This is
Goodbye. Thank you very much.
not you.